Oh, shabba shabba. Ooh. Ooh. Damn, incremental improvements. What a time to be alive. There's an air conditioning unit right by my legs that's just suddenly switched on. Wow. Hey, let's go. It's the quarantine. No, it's not the meaning stream. In quarantine, it's that quarantine meaning stream. Let's get it. Yeah. We're getting ready to go live. Smash that like. Post that link. Get that link. Post it in the Discord. Post it on Twitter. Post it on Facebook. Post it on Instagram. I'm going to do the same.
And congratulations. The Kenya's graduating class of 2005.
There are these two young fish swimming along, and they happen to meet an older fish swimming the other way, who nods at them and says, "Morning, boys, how's the water?" And the two young fish swim on for a bit, and then eventually one of them looks over at the other and goes, "What the hell is water?"
What the hell is water?
What the hell is water?
Yo. Hey. Yeah. What the hell? What the heck?
What the hell is water? This is a standard requirement of U.S. commencement speeches, the deployment of didactic little parable-ish stories. The story thing turns out to be one of the better, less bullshitty conventions of the genre. But if you're worried that I plan to present myself here as the wise older fish explaining what water is to you younger fish, please don't be. I am not the wise old fish. The point of the fish story is merely that the most obvious, important realities are often the ones that are hardest to see and talk about.
Yeah.
Stated as an English sentence, of course, this is just a banal platitude. But the fact is that in the day-to-day trenches of adult existence, banal platitudes can have a life or death importance. Or so I wish to suggest to you on this dry and lovely morning.
What the hell is water?
Yeah. What?
What the hell is water?
Well, what the hell?
What the hell is water?
What the hell is water?
What the hell is water? What the hell is water?
Of course, the main requirement of speeches like this is that I'm supposed to talk about your liberal arts education's meaning. To try to explain why the degree you're about to receive has actual human value instead of just a material payoff. So let's talk about the single most pervasive cliche in the commencement speech genre, which is that a liberal arts education is not so much about filling you up with knowledge as it is about, quote, teaching you how to think. If you're like me as a student, you've never liked hearing this, and you tend to feel a bit insulted by the claim that you've needed anybody to teach you how to think, since the fact that you even got admitted to a college this good seems like proof that you already know how to think.
Hey.
But I'm going to posit to you that the liberal arts cliche turns out not to be insulting at all. Because the really significant education in thinking that we're supposed to get in a place like this isn't really about the capacity to think, but rather about the choice of what to think about. If your total freedom of choice regarding what to think about seems too obvious to waste time discussing, I'd ask you to think about fish and water and to bracket for just a few minutes your skepticism about the value of the totally obvious.
What the hell is water?
What the hell? What the hell is water? What the hell is water,
What the
baby?
hell is water?
Big question.
What the hell is water?
Yeah. Woo! Go.
What the hell is water?
Yeah.
What the hell is water?
Hey!
What the hell is water?
What?
What the hell is water?
The hell
What the hell is water?
Is.
What the hell is water?
Well,
What the hell is water?
what the hell is it? Ooh.
What the hell is water? What the hell is water?
Hey, baby, what the hell is water? Anyone in the chat know? Anybody in the chat know what the hell is water? Right? What the heck? What the heck is water? What the heck is MEANINGWAVE? What the heck is 31 streams in a row? Well, what is this? What is this mystery that makes the human species bow? You know? What is it? What is it? I'll tell you what it is. It's the Meaning Stream! Yeah! 12, hey, 31 days in a row. We've been regulating these vibes. We're here. We ain't going nowhere. We're here. You're here too. We're all here. Who'd have thunk it? A month later, a month into the new world. Here we are. God damn. What a time. What a time. Shouts out to Joseph Bailey. Joseph Bailey became a member. While the internet guy was around looking at my internet, the Joseph Bailey came around and got after it. Hey. Shouts out to LZ. Thank you for the super chat, LZ. Dropped a diamond. Why would that be? Would that be because I played your request? Because I popped my head in the chat earlier and I saw you saying you wanted to hear David Foster Wallace. And that's what happened. We just opened the show with some David Foster Wallace. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. We did. It's a beautiful day to be alive. It's a beautiful day to be alive when you hear David Foster Wallace speaking over some smooth Akira The Don Vapor Trap production. Some stuff that sounds just vaporous. It just sounds wet, you know? And lo, it did, and that's what that was. That's from the This Is Water Wave mini album. It came out, was it last year or the year before? I forget. At some point during the MEANINGWAVE experiment, which has been running for 2 years and 1.5 months. 2 years and 1.5 months, I believe it is. Something like that. Yeah. Yo, we just had the cable guy around. The internet man. He came to the place for the third day in a row, and once again he said the same thing pretty much, which is, yeah, your internet, it didn't work all day. I was like, damn, I don't know if I'll even be able to stream. Like, I couldn't open a web page. But it started working about an hour ago, so, we're here. This is, let me know how it is. Let me know how the connection is going. I reformatted this machine that we're streaming off. I deleted everything on it and started from scratch. It's now only got on it OBS, Evernote, and Brave, the browser. That's all it's got on it. So let me know if it's working any better than yesterday. We've been having a very unsmooth experience, so let me know how it's going. Yeah, they can't do nothing about making my internet better. Apparently the nodes is overloaded. The nodes, man, the nodes just got like woomph. Everyone's just using the nodes. Everyone's on Zoom, everyone's on Netflix watching that show about a tiger or something. I don't know. I ain't seen no Netflixes. I've been very busy, as you might know. Everybody is on Google, Googling adrenochrome. Everyone's on Google, Googling all sorts of weird stuff. It's just weird stuff. Googling why was the Pope a hologram yesterday. People be Googling that. They'd be Googling what is this about that Fauci fellow funding research into viruses in Wuhan 3 years ago, and the international medical community telling him he shouldn't be doing that and he shouldn't be messing with bats because that's really stupid for the 3 years ago. People Googling all sorts of weird stuff right now. Weird stuff alert! Weird stuff! Weird stuff going down, Fully David rang me today. Fully David from Rebel Wisdom. He rang me from the UK. He wanted to know my opinion on things. I told him. He was quite shocked. He wasn't aware of many of the goings on, so we might have to do an interview and I will fill him in. I will fill him in on the goings on because I've been paying attention. I've been paying attention for about 20 years, I think, probably longer. I remember actually. Yeah, it's 20 years. It's 20 years that I've been paying attention to high weirdness on a really serious level. I was first introduced, I guess, to the concept of high weirdness when I was a young boy, but, and I had some high weirdness experiences you know. But yeah, I've been sort of like investigating for at least 20 years, so I've been paying attention, you know. John Hansen said the Pope stepped into shadow from bright light. Common stage trick used for millennia. Yes, he did. He also glitched out in the process, and that was very interesting. Miles Pretty says, don't get too based, you're going to get pulled. Yo, I ain't do shit. What'd I do? I ain't do nothing. I'm just a humble DJ. What do I know? I'm just a humble vibe regulator, just regulating vibes humbly from the top floor of this building in West Hollywood, you know. On the quarantine stream, we've been doing it for 31 nights. We ain't got yeeted yet. You know, we're still here. It's a beautiful day to be alive here at the peak of recorded human history. I'm very happy. How are you? How are you feeling? Hey, what's cracking? You know, you want to smash that like? Yes, you do. I'm going to do a special thing for you today because we were a bit late, you know, because I had the cable guy coming around to fix the cable. So I'm going to do a little mini set before the main set. Before the, I won't say main, before the longer set. I'm going to do a mini set. It's a new concept. Me and the homie DT came up with at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. this morning. The concept is mini mixes it's a versus. We're going to do a battle. All right, it's going to be a battle. We're going to have a battle between Jocko Willink and David Goggins. Woo! You know what I mean? All the producers been having beat battles on IG. They've been having beat battles, you know, and they play their song. And what they do is they play songs that they were involved in the creation of, shall we say, putting it generously, you know, involved in the creation of, and they'll play those songs on an iPhone next to a speaker. And they'll be on Instagram Live, and they'll be like, ooh, yeah, that's a good song. Okay, here's the song that I made. Played through an iPhone next to a speaker. Ooh, ooh. Just like that, you know? And people are like, ooh, amazing. Amazing. Yes. I remember I liked that song. I remember that song sounded good once when it was coming out of a proper stereo. Wonder if I'll ever see a proper stereo again. They say. Yeah, what's going on with you guys? What's going on with you guys? We're going to do the international high five. We're going to do an international high five. Because we do that. It's one of the things we do. We do the international high five. You know, it's a very beautiful, beautiful celebration. It's a beautiful thing that we do. By the way, though, I got to tell you. No, let's do that first. I'll tell you about that. Then I'll tell you about all the other things. There's lots of cool stuff happening. Cool stuff coming up for us. You know, so what I want to know today, in 2 words, I want to know where you are. And Jocko versus Goggins, who would win, why? Who would win, why? Who would win, why? Jocko versus Goggins. Who would win, why? You know what I mean? Only asking important questions on the meaning stream. Only important questions on the meaning stream. Yeah? Only that. Shouts out to everyone locked in. Shouts out to all the members. Look at all these lovely green names. It's just beautiful green names. Woo, yeah, you month-long members. It'll be a month next week. That means that you'll get a new emoji next to your name if you've been here for a month. That's rather wonderful. Thought Object, shouts out to you, says Akira is cathartic. Yo, I was raised one of those, but like I deviated, you know? Yeah, Cindy Bailey says, I'd love to have a stereo. Tired of all the synced portable stuff. You know what I mean? How the irony that, you know, music usually for most people sounded way better in the 80s. You know what I mean? People had a record player and they had a stereo system and it sounded good. Nowadays people are playing like 128 bitrate YouTube rips through a mobile phone with the savages. They're not even that. They're playing 128 YouTube rips, right? That someone is playing on their phone, holding next to a speaker, and that sound is going into a phone. And that's coming out to you. You know what I mean? That's just disgusting. That's just disgraceful. We deserve better. We deserve better, brothers and sisters. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. All right, let's see what people are saying about the situations. Let's see what people are saying about the thing. Texas. All right, Bradford in Texas says Jocko earning the sunrise. Oh, you mean Jocko would be up earlier? He'd be up earlier than Goggins, do you think? Interesting. Maybe you would. Thought Object says the universe would have to cancel out. Yeah, quite possible. Vim Fuego says home joggins. Oh, yes, Jocko and Goggins equals joggings. That's wonderful. Miles Pretty says Indiana and Jocko because he's got more angst. Do you think he does? I think he does. Goggins is pretty angsty. Goggins can be quite emo. Goggins is there, you know, he thinks a lot about like his childhood and his youth, you know. And you know, he's told so many stories, you know, about him just sat in his room sad. You know what I mean? Sat in his room being sad. I've never heard of Jocko being sat in a room being sad. I've heard of Jocko sitting in a room waiting. Just waiting. You know? Waiting. Yeah. Miles Pretty, Indiana, and Jocko, because he's got more angst. Oh, no, I read that. Ex-Hammer Thor is in Wichita, Kansas, USA, and he doesn't want to say it. He's too scared. Cap Strong says, long drawn out and would go on until the first mistake. Would be fun to watch, though, innit? Don C. Alberta, Jocko, because of BJJ and thickness. That's true. Jocko is the thick boy. He is a beautiful thick boy. You know what I mean? And he definitely got that grappling down. You know what I mean? He would wrestle. He would wrestle the shit out of you. I imagine he's good at tickling as well. I can imagine Jocko being the kind of guy, he could wrestle you into a corner and then tickle the shit out of you, you know? Just like, you know that thing where you want to die because the tickling is just too intense, just too much tickling. You're just like, no, stop, and he doesn't. You know what I mean? He just keeps going. He tickles, he goes, good.
Yeah, he's tickling you. Good. Oh, my God.
Hey. Exit Brazil, Goggins, because he takes souls. Yeah, that's a very good point. I ain't never heard Jocko talk about taking someone's actual, literal soul. Goggins is on some deep stuff, you know what I mean?
Taking souls. That's a deep concept.
That's a deep concept. The soul thief. The soul snatcher. Goggins, the soul snatcher. In the corner, weighing 160 pounds, it's Goggins, the soul snatcher. In the other corner is Jocko Willink, weighing 200 and I don't know, something pounds. He looks like that. I don't really know what he weighs. He's got a bow as well. He'll shoot you in the face. And, yeah, he's getting after it right now. Look at him. He's ready. Oh, my goodness. You know, he's up before the enemy. He takes a picture of his watch every day, and that's some serious business. Jocko has the tone of authority. Joggins tests authority. Ooh. Craig Inwood says, machine shop Joggins, we all have a cookie jar. Hey. Shouts out to the cookie jar all day long. That's real. YouTube hero Alex says, the on-screen chat is frozen. Oh. Well, that sucks. Okay, I'll look into that in a minute after I've dealt with this. Cindy Bailey says, which one of them eats more meat? I think it's Jocko. I think Jocko eats more meat. Jocko's always talking about eating steaks, whereas Goggins talks about eating oatmeal. You know? John Hannibal Smith says, Jocko wins because if he loses, he'll say good and consider it a win. True story. Ex-Hammer Thor says, Jocko for the win for savagery. John Michael says, hi, Akira. Love you, Alan Watts. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Grapple Buster says, Lexington, KY, USA. Jocko all day. Goggins has skinny knees. Yo. Shots fired. Shots fired. Shots fired in the chat. That was savage. Savage shots fired in the chat. How could you? How could you talk savagery on Goggins' knees? That was uncalled for. It's uncalled for. How dare you? What's everyone else saying? I'm just trying to adjust it. I'm trying to fix the chat at the same time. I can't wait until I've got an army of elves doing this for me. Doesn't seem to have done anything. Whatever. I'll go to another scene, see if it changes. Hey, baby, we're just in here trying to restore the chat. Yeah, whatever. Yo! Anyway, yeah, so whatever. All right. I think more people said Jocko, to be fair. More people said Jocko. Biological Bootlegger says Colorado, Jocko by Soulster. Cindy Baylor says then Jocko for the win. I think Jocko, we'll see though. We'll see what happens in the actual battle. This is just you guys projecting, We'll see when it actually goes down. We'll see. And then we'll have a vote at the end. Jocko versus Goggins. Who will win? Akira the Don versus Mike Stand. Who will win? Gee whiz. I think it might be Mike Stand. Yo, okay, fine. We're going to do the international high five. It's time for the international high five. Yes, it is. We go like this. You ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Hey, baby, we did it. Hey. Let me put a song on and see if I can fix this chat. I don't know if I can. It's just not cracking in. The chat is stuck on the screen. We don't need these problems. We're 31 streams. If you told me in 31 streams time there would still be like technological issues plaguing your ass, I would say,
good.
you might say, why good? You know, why is it good that technological problems plague you on the daily on your meaning stream, Akira the Don? And I would say,
Keeps me just outside of my comfort zone. And just outside of the comfort zone, just outside it, that's where the most magical things happen. You know that to be true. You've experienced that. If things are too easy, things are too safe, things are too smart, you're not slightly concerned at every second that everything might fall apart. No magic. Zero magic. Magic happens right on the edge.
you know, that's what I would say. And you know, the me that asked that, I'd be like, damn, Akira the Don, you're right. I'm glad there's problems. I'm glad we have goddamn problems with this stream every day and I'm kept on the edge of my ting. That's wonderful. Yes. Yes, it is. And so, yeah, with that in mind, bearing that in mind, and with that thought, ringing around our subconscious and ringing around our soul, let's play a song. What song should we play? We'll play a song so I can try and fix the chat. You know, that's what I want to do. Which song will it be? Anyone pick a song, any song. Luckily, the audio is always good, says Don C. I've got that going on, right? Not like these savages on Instagram Live. My goodness. New Army Soldier says 31 is a lot. Yo, you're right. New Army Soldier, you're smart. Diverting Tales says mic stand power up. Shouts out to Diverting Tales. Holy cow, Diverting Tales, isn't it like 5 in the morning where you are? Are you up early getting after the enemy, or are you up late burning that candle? You know, which one is it? Hey. What song should we have? I know, we'll have this one. That's a good song. They're all good songs. Oh, we'll have this one. This is a good song. It's a great song. It's a good song. This is kind of an anthem for now. Let's play it. This is Terence McKenna. He's one of those, the Times call their fourth the speaker type of fellows. The Times call their fourth the Terence.
I think life is tremendously tenacious and has an immense capacity to organize itself to meet any crisis, provided it knows it's coming. There are scars on this planet, enormous scars. There's a scar 1.5 billion years old on the Canadian shield that is twice the size of the lunar crater Copernicus. What is going on? 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 This thing that came down 50,000 years ago out near Flagstaff, Arizona, that was a tiny object. It was something like 30 meters across. It was moving 9 times the speed of a rifle bullet. It was 6 miles into the earth in the first second of impact. Everything within 800 miles died instantly, and this was a nothing burger, this thing. An object 500 meters across the planet would ring like a gong for 10,000 years. The thing which killed the dinosaurs, they now believe they have the impact point. At the time of the impact, the entire area was a shallow ocean. But what I find eerie about the location of this impact point is 65 million years afterwards, on this exact spot, a civilization will arise obsessed with the end of time. A civilization will arise obsessed with the end of time and determined to give a date to it. It's within 110 miles of Chichen Itza. It's near Zebel Chaltun. It's right in the heart of classic Maya country. What is going on? 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 What is going on?
Terence McKenna, make some noise for my guy. Make some noise for my guy, Terence McKenna.
The Times call it forth the speaker, and the Times call it forth for Terence. I don't believe any of this stuff. I don't believe any of this stuff. I do entertain it though, and it is very entertaining to entertain this stuff. You know. You know, I be entertaining a lot of stuff, baby. You know, I do not close myself off. I am open to potential. I am open to all the craziness, all the high weirdness. I'm interested. But I do not believe unless I have seen, unless I know, unless I am certain. It's very difficult to be certain in this slippery morass. Yeah. And that's okay. That's perfectly fine. I don't understand why we all want consensus so badly. What good did it ever do us? What good did consensus do us? Was consensus so enjoyable? Did you enjoy consensus? Vim Fuego, you're all individuals. I'm not. Monty Python. I do love Monty Python. Yeah. Sheila says, my mum when we were younger being rowdy. What is going on? Isn't it interesting how all of our brains have been rewired to think in memes. We think in memes. Everything. We look at the world and we're like, we see it in the context of memetics. We think and act and conceptualize in memetics, and that was not true 10 years ago. We're different people now. We're a different species now. And I think we're great. Yes, I do. Hey, make some noise for Dave Len. He just subscribed. Look, he just got that thing. What else happened? Something else happened. Digital Rhino is a wonderful person because he gave us a super chat. So thank you, Digital Rhino. He says, audio lag from the video. Oh, no. But it looks crispy as fuck. Thanks for the drop today, by the way. So the visual looks better than it did yesterday, but well, we've got audio lag now. Is that true? Oh, no, I'm looking at it now. It's wiggling around all over the place. Honestly, it would seem... I rebooted this whole computer, I reformatted it, I wiped it. It's only got 3 pieces of software on it, and it can't handle the vibes. I'm going to have to get a computer that can handle it. That's the only thing to do, so that's what's up. Shouts out to Chris O'Dell, that bad person. Thank you, Chris, for the super chat. He says, I can't scroll. Why can't I scroll? Oh, the computer's just falling apart. Yeah, I think he said thanks. I can read cheers or something. I'm going to have to scroll over here. Can I go over here? Oh, life is suffering, certainly. Yeah. I just want to read my chat. Is that too much to ask? Gosh. Goodness. I'll see if I can open it on the phone. Yeah, come here, phone. Do something useful with your life. Hey, the phone could do it. Chris says, cheers all. These sessions always make the day better. Cheers. And he dropped a yellow heart, the very rare yellow heart. And the Vulcan. The Vulcan! Yeah, bless you, brother. Bless you, brother. We love you. And, we're happy to have you here. We're happy to have you all here. I saw Sheila posted a thing on Instagram earlier, something about how, she couldn't wait to get home at the end of the day, and hang out with the Meaning Wave community and enjoy that meaning stream. And that's just a beautiful thing. 31 days of vibe regulation across this nation. We have been here, and we continue to be here, and it is a joyous thing, and I'm very glad. How are you feeling? 31 days? How are you enjoying this new normal? Is it feeling normal yet? Are you used to it? You're like, yeah, it's always been like this. What's going on in the chat? Someone says something about a cap. Vibes overwhelmed it. What got overwhelmed? The chat's working again. The chat's moving across the screen. 31 days. We can fix things. You see this? You see this? How I can keep it moving and regulate technologies? Just wonderful. Wonderful times. Shouts out to everyone who's been buying masks. I've got to say, shouts out to everyone who's been buying masks. It's a wonderful thing. We've got masks. I'm very excited about these masks. They're antimicrobial face masks made in the USA by real Americans. And we have many, many fine designs, and you can buy them in the Meaning Wave store now. Look at these great designs. We got the Watts Wave Dreams. We got the Dreams thing. We've got the Jordan Peterson face mask. You can wear a mask that turns you into Jordan Peterson. How epic is that? You got the Jocko if. You know, you got Jocko's. You can put Jocko's face on your face. What a time to be alive. Got the Moz Wave. You know what I mean? You can have Morrissey wearing a Bart Simpson t-shirt on your face doing this. This, in America, means peace. In the UK, it means something else. You can wear that on your face and confuse people. You can put a thing on your face that says good. No, it doesn't. It says
good. You can do that. Amazing.
What a time to be alive. You know, we got so many fly designs. Look at this one. All these fly designs. You can get that right now at meaningwave.com. Right now, meaningwave.com. The link is at the top of the video. And yeah, this is like by far our most popular item. People are very happy about them, and that's wonderful. I am very excited. Frankly, because I can't go out and get a coffee without wearing a mask now. A few people would be like, Akira The Don, masks. I'm like, dude, I don't care. Right? I don't care. I'm into practical solutions. And currently, if you want to go outside and buy food, you got to be wearing a mask. So you better be wearing a fly Meaning Wave mask. That's made by real Americans. And for everyone that is bought, we donate one to a hospital. So there. Epic. Regulation. Regulators! And you see this one down here on the bottom right, right? Do you see that one down there? On the bottom right. That is from this. I dropped an album this morning at like 3 in the morning. I dropped a compilation album. It's a compilation album. It's got 20 tracks. And it's called This Is a Mysterious Planet. And we are mysterious beings. And it's all songs, Meaning Wave songs about mystery, right? Mysteriousness, the mysteriousness of this glorious existence, all right? And it's got Jordan Peterson on there, you know, and it's got Alan Watts on there, and it's got Joseph Campbell on there, and it's got David Foster Wallace on there, and it's got Marcus Aurelius on there, you know, and it's entirely produced and executed and vibe mastered by me. And the songs were selected by our Diverting Tales, our good friend Diverting Tales. He selected those songs, you know, so you can get that for free. That's a free download, all right? So if they turn off the internet, you'll have that. So just, you can hit the link in the video description, and you can go over there and you can download that for free. You can download it in FLAC, WAV, AIF, like the best quality possible, exactly the same quality it is when it comes out of mastering. You can get that, and you can play it through a 1980s hi-fi, you know what I mean, and enjoy the vibes in premium quality. That's what you can do. So go check that out. I'm really liking that. The artwork, I really like the artwork. That came out wonderful. And yeah, it's just a beautiful thing. People have been asking if we can get it on Spotify, so I'm going to try to get it on Spotify and iTunes and Apple and all that as well. Compilations are a useful thing. I'm like, first I was like, well, you don't need to, because you could just make playlists, but it's like, you would have to specifically make the playlist and find it and da-da-da-da-da. So compilation albums, I think, are going to be useful. Thank you, X-Hammer X134, for the specific 1776. Super Chat 1776. That's a
Most auspicious date. What happened in 1776, brothers and sisters, huh?
What did? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? He says, much appreciate music. Will you go on Jocko's podcast? Yeah, if he asks me. If he says, Akira The Don, would you like to go on my podcast? I would say,
good.
And he might say, that's not an answer. And I might say,
get after it. And he might say,
Akira The Don, you're taking the piss now. I don't want to talk to you anymore. And I would say, I'm sorry, Jocko. I'm sorry. I would love to come on your podcast. That would be a mighty honor. What's your favorite Gundam anime? Ooh, it's a good question. I haven't watched, to be honest, I haven't watched Gundam for about 20 years. So I couldn't really say. I really want to rewatch all that stuff. Started watching MS Gundam Zeta and Original Bubblegum Crisis. Oh, nice. OG Bubblegum Crisis is so good. How about The Wave by Jordan B. Peterson? Oh, you want to hear The Wave? Yeah. I really want to watch loads of anime right now. That I would really like to. I don't know where I'll find the time to watch loads of anime. Could we watch anime and stream at the same time? Is that possible? Maybe we could do that. I would like to do that. Randall Murray says, have you ever seen The Iron Giant? No, I haven't. But I did really like this story because it's based on an old poem, isn't it? And I remember as a little kid, I had a book of it. And the drawings were all done in charcoal. with and black and white, right? No, it was black and white, really, really detailed cross hatching. And certain things you see when you're a kid, certain books, illustration style, is kind of disturbing and haunting, and it really affects you. I don't know. I had a lot of books like that, and that was one of them, definitely. And it wasn't called the Iron Giant. I think it was called the Iron Man. And I think it was Ted Hughes. House Palmer says Nausicaa and the Valley of the Wind. Yeah. Good point. Vibes. Chris Ingwa says, you watch The Boys on Amazon. No, I did not watch The Boys. I read The Boys. When it came out. And the artist on The Boys is a friend of mine. He's a lovely fellow. And I'm very proud of him. And yeah, but I've never seen it. It would be weird watching it because it's not Simon Pegg. Wee Geordie was based on Simon Pegg, but he's not playing him in the comics. That would just confuse me. I mean, in the show, that would confuse me. Plus, to be honest, at this point in my life, I'm not really interested in nihilistic stories of nihilism. I'm not. Hey, shouts out to Andrew. Kamarame! He's upgraded his membership to level 5. Holy cow. Woof! Level 5 is a serious level. Wow. Level 5 is a serious level. It's an epic activity level. Really is. It's a very epic activity level up there at level 5. And,
well, when I have a Chipotle blue cheese bacon burger at Bennigan's, I forget all about my dad being queer and my mom trying to kill me.
Woof!
I'm gonna be okay.
Okay.
Really? No, I'm lying.
Bad. I forgot I'd covered my face with an album. I've just been sat here. You've just been looking at that album page. You couldn't see my lovely face. Hey, look, it's my lovely face. Anyway, we're about to play a song for our friend. And then we were going to do Jocko versus Goggins. And that's going to be epic. And then if we hit 100 likes, we're going to get a super jubilant, joyful, celebratory DJ set. How about that? Internet Gas says big duck energy for Andrew. Oh boy. Level 5 is an epic level. At level 5, you get order emojis. You get to download all the mixes. You get to download all the albums. That's at least 2 a month. What else? You get a personalized playlist made by me every month, at least one new one. Hundreds of songs on each for vibe regulation purposes. And you get your name in the video and description for the full-length album. So that means Andrew will have his name in the credits of the Alan Watts album for all time, for humans to recognize the wavy nature of this special human being. Yo, yo! Yeah, let's go. Hey, hey. Woo! 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 Yeah, yeah. YouTube Hero Alex says, hey, yo, audio is cutting out intermittently in the right channel, Akira. Oh, good. Good, I'm glad. Thank you for letting me know. Let me know if there's any seeming causality to that? Is it when I do something, or is it just random? Yeah, baby! I need to get all new wires. Alright, I'm going to do that tonight. I'm going to order all new wires. See if that helps. Yeah. 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 Ooh, ooh, ooh. Internet gas. Says, I'm on the guest list for an upcoming show. Maybe that is today. You were on the guest list. Have you changed your name? Your emoji looks like someone else's emoji, Internet gas. Woo, woo. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure Internet gas is a LARP. It's the LARP of a character formerly known as Small in Australia, who then became Godzilla in Australia. I think that might be the case. We've been regulating for 31 days. I think I know you guys a little bit by now. We know each other a little bit better by now, right? Don't we? I think we do. I think I can tell when you're LARPing. Hey, this is a special request for X Hammer 13 Thor 1776. Swoosh. This is a song. I remember clearly making this song because I was doing it in this different fashion, and it was very specific. Like I heard the words and I instantly had to stop everything I was doing and make the song, and I had to compose the music in such a fashion that it perfectly fit what was in my mind immediately, and it came out just as I wished that it did. And when that happened, I felt something I'd never felt before. I felt a kind of level of glory and assuredness and confidence and power and gratitude that I'd never felt before, because it was the first time that something had emerged so perfectly, so smoothly, and with such conviction and grace. And also, it was deliberate. Sometimes you're just opening yourself up. You're just letting God drive. But this was different because this was deliberate. This was like sculpture, you know? Anyway.
I've really been trying to make sense of this, because, well, what the hell's going on? Why am I selling out 3,000 person auditoriums? I use the stage, let's say, as a opportunity in real time to think. I've been thinking, well, if you're surfing, you don't confuse yourself with the wave. The wave. The wave. That's a real mistake. You might be on top of the wave, but you're not. The wave. The wave. The wave. That's a real mistake. You might be on top of the wave, but you're not. The wave. I think this long-form discussion and the public hunger for that is best conceptualized like that. There's a technological revolution. It's a deep one. Online video and audio. Immediately accessible to everyone, all over the world. It's turned the spoken word into a tool that has the same reach as the printed word. So it's a Gutenberg revolution in the domain of video and audio. And it might be even deeper than the original Gutenberg revolution, because it isn't obvious how many people can read, but lots of people can listen. The wave. The wave. The wave. You might be on top of the wave. You're not. The wave. The wave. The wave. You might be on top of the wave. You're not. The wave. I mean, you got a little bit of that with TV, right? And you got a little bit of it with radio. But there was bandwidth limitations that were really stringent, especially in TV, where you could get 30 seconds if you were lucky, and 6 minutes if you were stellar, to elucidate a complicated argument. So you can't do that. Everything gets compressed to a kind of oversimplified entertainment. But now, all of a sudden, we have this forum for long-form discussion. Real long-form discussion. It turns out that everyone is way smarter than we thought. The wave. The wave. The the wave. That's the real mistake. You might be on top of the wave, but you're not. It's the wave. It's the wave. It's the wave. You might be on top of the wave, but you're not. It's the wave. The people at the forefront of this are being cascaded forward like a surfer on a giant wave on this technological transformation. It's necessary to keep your ego under control. With regards to the people coming to see me, the proper attitude towards that, and I think this is true for any performer, is gratitude. You bloody well be happy those people are there. And you should never think there's something spectacularly special about yourself that's attracting these people and that somehow you're above them and they're your fans, or there's this real power differential, even though that sort of manifests itself because people are so happy to see you. That's a dangerous pathway, and I truly am ridiculously overwhelmed and grateful and happy and pleased that all these people show up.
Yo, I couldn't have said it any better myself, my guy. I could not have said it any better myself, JP. You are just correct. That's just facts. That's like the anthem. Put your damn hands up. Oh, 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 oh. Yo, shouts out to, who's this? Fun name, just subscribed. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. If you're not subscribed, you probably should be. You probably are. You're here. How else would you know? But if you are, check you still are. They've unsubscribed over 1,000 people from me this month. It was very rude of them. But that's okay. You know, we're here. That's what matters. We're about to go in. We're about to go in. Water Bear says, I'm so glad you're full-time streaming. I'm so glad you're here, Water Bear. I'm also glad that you're a water bear. That sounds like a wonderful occupation. And thank you for being here. Marvelous. Marvelous, marvelous times. We're about to do some fun shit, right? Because we do that every day. 31 days in a row we've been here regulating the vibes. Yes, we have. Yes, we have. Internet Gas says only 10k more subscribers until 51k. What kind of math is this? I'm so confused by that statement. I don't understand. Because we're on, I think we're on 50. Oh, are you saying they're going to delete them? Because we were on 51 and then they deleted a bunch of people. We've crossed 51 like twice this month. That's cool. I don't care. Yo. Joseph Bailey says, will you make a song about ducks swimming on the water? I don't know about on. I might have a song about ducks swimming in the water. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if we know about that sort of thing on this stream. I don't know if we know about ducks. I don't know if we're any kind of duck-related gang or anything, you know? I do not know. All I know is this. It's a beautiful day to be live here at the peak of recorded human history. I'm Akira The Don, you're you. This is the Meaning Stream. And I'm so happy you're here. I'd like to make a big shout out to the ancestors. Shouts out to the ancestors. Damn. Make some noise for your mum. Make some noise for your dad. Make some noise for your mum's mum. And your dad's dad. Make some noise for Water Bear. Welcome to level 1. You're going to get this sound right here just for you. Woo! Woo! Yeah, Water Bear in the house. Welcome to the wave. Woo! Oh shit, I forgot. Were you here yesterday? Were you here last night? I played reggae for like an hour and a half. I just straight up played reggae. 70s reggae for the most part. It was joyful. It was wonderful, family. It was vibes. Hey, you can't get none. How do you feel when the man next to you hogs the smoke? Smoke. Yo, you can't get none. Hit it and pass it. This is a song about sharing. About how you should share. How does it feel when the man next to you hogs the smoke, keeps the smoke, smokes the smoke, you can't get none? How does it feel? Doesn't feel good, does it? Hit it and pass it. That means share, baby. And I ain't talking about no Bernie Sanders shit. That's called theft. We ain't talking about theft. Yeah. Hey, shouts out to Mike B. Thank you for the super chat. He says thank you. Thank you, Mike B. In a place to be. 31 nights we've been here. Every night we've done this. I got kicked out of my studio and I still streamed. I had to move all my equipment back to the house. I still streamed. I had messed up internet so many nights. I still streamed. I ain't got no sleep. I still streamed. Yeah. Oof. Martin Potter says reggae set is coming up unavailable now. Is it? Is it really? Oh, shit. Did they block it in your territory? Where are you? Where are you? It'll be interesting to know. They probably blocked it in some countries. I guess they did. That reminds me, by the way, we're going to make some changes around here. We're about to make some changes because we've been streaming for 31 days, and for 31 days, the YouTube algorithm has been more and more annoyed with us and disliked us more and more. They don't like it because we stream and then we publish the stream, and for that, they punish us. They punish us, brothers and sisters. They punish us by not showing our stuff to people. So then when we put out a regular video, they show it to like 10 people. They're mean. However, we're not going to sit here moaning. We're just going to act accordingly, pay attention to what's going on, and slightly adjust our techniques. So we will continue to stream every day here, as long as you need us, as long as you need this quarantine stream on the Meaning stream, this Meaning stream in the quarantine. As long as you need it, we'll be here. Okay? That's my solemn promise. But what we're going to do is we're going to put the replay, the download, it won't publish to this channel. We'll put it on the second channel. All right, so go subscribe to the second channel if you haven't. The link is from the Akira The Don YouTube channel. It's currently called Akira The Don 2. We're going to change that to MEANINGWAVE TV, I think. What do you think? MEANINGWAVE TV or MEANINGWAVE Radio? Give me one of them. And we'll put the streams up there. We'll also clip the cool bits from the streams where I say some fly shit. We'll put that up there. And we might start making content specifically for that channel where I talk about stuff, maybe. And we'll keep the main channel for all the music. So that'll be music videos, albums, songs, all that, And then maybe the YouTube algorithm will be nicer to us and more people will see our stuff because it's really good stuff, We put a lot of time and effort into the stuff. So we want people to see it, goddammit. Jaden W says it should be MEANINGWAVE TV because TV killed the radio star. It did. It's true. YouTube Hero Alex says MEANINGWAVE TV sounds good. It does sound good. Casing in the Body says Radel. Yes. Comrade Kenshin says MEANINGWAVE HQ headquarters. Well, that's this. That's here, So that would be the main channel, really, but that's called Akira The Don. Guess why?
He's got clout.
Oh, yeah, that's why. Yeah. Vim Fuego says, join the channel, get the mixes. That's true. If you join the channel, you get to download all the mixes. I put them up for you to download. You get to download them. I master them. I do. Sometimes I add extra bits to them. Secrets. Sometimes secrets. Iron Fire Horse says, I like MEANINGWAVE Radio, and I think I'm already subscribed. Good. Check you are. If you're not, go subscribe to the second channel now, because that's where you'll get the replays, and that's where you'll get the other stuff. That's where you get things like me talking about why Toy Story 4 is evil, which will be going up maybe tomorrow. Toy Story 4 is straight up evil. R.I.P. Pixar. Pixar is done. Pixar is over, baby. It was a good run, but it's done.
Now, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world on HBO pay-per-view. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, from Mandalay Bay, Las Vegas,
David Goggins.
Let's get
Jocko.
Rumble!
Yeah! Goggins versus Jocko, let's get it!
Ladies and gentlemen,
I believe that most human beings are only living at about 40% of their capability. The mind has a governor, like a car. If you're driving a car and the car has a governor on it, the car may say 130 miles an hour, but the governor's set for 91. Once that governor sets in, you get to 91, that car starts doing this. The car wants to go. The car wants to go, but that fucking factory said, we're not going past 91. We have a factory, a nice governor in our brain, and it's a survival mechanism. It protects us from pain and suffering. The second we feel that shit, our mind says, oh no, this isn't fun. We should back off. We should sit down, find something more comfortable. And there's something about the mind. The mind has the tactical advantage over you at all times. At all times of your life, the mind has a tactical advantage over you. Why is that? It knows what you're afraid of. It knows your insecurities. It knows your deep, dark lies. And it starts to push you away from that shit. It pushes you in a direction that is comfortable. The mind controls everything. The mind controls everything. The mind controls everything. So what I realized was that when I was growing up and I was 300 pounds and I got all fat and I got all insecure, I realized that my mind kept taking me in this direction. When things got uncomfortable for me, when I was facing my insecurities, I was facing my fears, my mind said, oh no, we got the tactical advantage. We need to get you, separate you from this feeling. Your life's all about feelings. We want the happy feeling. We don't want that feeling of this sucks. Why am I here? So you can't answer those questions, so you leave. I started realizing that if in that moment you can answer those fucked up questions and you are now in charge of your brain versus your brain ruling you, that's where all that stuff comes from. So the 40% rule is all of that. You get to 40%, your brain says, we're done. The mind controls everything. We're done. The mind controls everything. Let's roll, man. This is starting to get painful. This is uncomfortable. The mind controls everything. We're done. The mind controls everything. Let's roll, man. This is starting to get painful. This is uncomfortable.
The first ultramarathon wasn't too hard at all. I was at military free fall school, Morgan Luttrell. Marcus Luttrell was in a bad op, went bad. He was the only Navy SEAL that lived. Morgan is Marcus Luttrell's twin brother. I was there with Marcus. So
what happened was myself and Morgan were in free fall school. At the same exact time, Marcus was in the worst incident in SEAL history. Long story short, Marcus is alive, and I go on to want to raise money for families. All these guys died, they all had kids. I want to raise money for the Special Operations Warrior. So I said, you know what? I have to Google something that's evil, something very hard. I knew nothing about ultra marathons. I hadn't even run a marathon. I knew nothing about this world. So I Googled the top 10 hardest races in the world. And what comes up is a Badwater 135. It's a 135-mile race through Death Valley in the summertime. I thought it was a stage race. I thought it was a race where you run like 20 miles, set up camp, barbecue outside, and then go run some more the next day. So I called the race director up at the race and said, hey Chris, I want to do your race. So we had a long conversation. You know, I was much heavier then. I'm around between 240 to 270. I was a heavy guy. But the long and short of it all was, I hadn't put running shoes on in over a year. So I called Chris Costin up on a Wednesday. He says,
look man, the only way you can qualify for my race is to run 100 miles at one time in 24 hours or less.
There happened to be a race that Saturday. And he said,
if you qualify by running 100 miles or less in 24 hours, race. It was called the San Diego One Day, where you run around a 1 mile track for 24 hours to see how many miles you can get. My goal was 100 miles. I got to mile 70. I cleared 70 miles in like 12, 13 hours pretty quickly. I was done. My feet were broken. I was stress fractures, shin splints, muscles were tearing. I was in bad shape. No water, didn't know what the hell I was doing out there. Had on some tube socks. It was just ridiculous. It was a clown show. So I sat down at mile 70, and at this time I was married. I look at my wife and I'm messed up bad. I literally start to turn white. And when a black guy turns white, you're pretty fucked up. Here I am, I'm all fucked up in this chair. I'm at mile 70, I got 30 fucking miles to go. I'm jacked up. I gotta go to the bathroom. The bathroom's like 20 feet from me. It's a porta potty. I can't get out of the fucking chair. I'm peeing blood down my leg, pooping up my fucking pack. And I got 30 miles to go. I can't stand up. My blood pressure's all messed up. I've been in 3 hell weeks, Ranger school, overcome so many obstacles in my life. This last 30 miles of this race is when I realized a human being is not so human anymore. We have the ability to go in such a space if you're willing to suffer, and I mean suffer. Your brain and your body, once connected together, can do anything. Anything. Your brain and your body, once connected together, can do anything.
Anything. Yeah.
And this 30 miles was the life-changing moment. I was out of it. I was in the worst pain in my entire life. I was, to me, on the brink of death. And I was able to chunk this 30 damn miles into small pieces. I was so driven. I'm not gonna say motivated, because motivation's crap. Motivation comes and goes. When you're driven, whatever's in front of you will get destroyed. So I sat in this chair and I was so driven to succeed. At this time, everyone was thinking about the guys that died, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I wasn't. This became a personal thing. This became me against this race, me against the kids that call me nigga, me against me. It just became something that I took so violently personal. And I broke this thing down into small pieces. I said, okay, I gotta get nutrition. I gotta be able to stand up before I can get off this chair and be able to go 30 miles. So I went through all these small steps. I was able to stand up. And then from standing up, I was literally walking around with my wife at the time. And she goes, you're not gonna make the time. You're walking like 30-some-minute miles. I got to mile 81. And the second she said that I'm not gonna make the time, I ran the last 19 miles, non-stop.
No.
I had to get compression tape. And I taped up my ankles. And I taped up my feet. And that's how I got through the race. Your brain and your body, once connected together, can do anything. Your brain and your body, once connected together, can do anything.
How do I deal with setbacks, failures, delays, defeat, or other disasters?
I actually have a fairly simple way of dealing with these situations. It is actually one word to deal with all those situations. And that is good. And this is actually something that one of my guys that worked for me pointed out to me. He would call me up or pull me aside with some major problem, some issue that was going on. And he'd say, boss, we got this and that and the other thing. And I'd look at him and I'd say, good. One day he was telling me about some issue that he was having. He said, I already know what you're going to say. And I said, well, what am I going to say? He said, you're going to say good. You're going to say good. You're going to
good.
Yeah.
You're gonna say good. You're gonna say good. You're gonna say good. Good.
So that's what you always say. When something is wrong and going bad, you always just look at me and say, good. Good. And I said, well, yeah. And I mean it. And that is how I feel. When things are going bad, there's going to be some good that's going to come from it. Oh, mission got canceled? Good. We can focus on another one. Didn't get the new high-speed gear we wanted?
Good.
We can keep it simple. Didn't get promoted?
Good.
More time to get better. Didn't get funded?
Good.
We own more of the company. Didn't get the job you wanted? Good. You can get more experience and build a better resume. You're gonna say good.
You're gonna say good. You're gonna say good. You're gonna say good. Good. Say good.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
You're gonna say good. You're gonna say good. You're gonna say good. Good.
Got injured. Got injured. Sprained my ankle. Good. Needed a break from training. Got tapped out. Good. It's better to tap in training than to tap out on the street. Got beat. Good. You learned. Unexpected problems. Good. We have the opportunity to figure out a solution. And that's it. When things are going bad, don't get all bummed out, don't get startled, don't get frustrated. No. You just look at the issue and you say, good. You're gonna say good.
You're gonna say good. You're gonna say good.
Yeah!
You're gonna say good. Good. You're gonna say good. You're gonna say good. You're gonna say good. You're gonna say good. Good.
I don't mean to say something that's all cliche. I don't mean to sound like Mr. Positive. Find the positive. But do that. Focus on the good. Focus on the good. Take that issue, take that problem. Take that issue, take that problem, and make it something good. Make it something good. And bring that attitude to your team.
Yeah!
Do. You go forward. You're gonna say good.
You're gonna say good. You're gonna say good. You're gonna say good. Good. You're gonna say good. You're gonna say good. You're gonna say good.
Yeah!
You're gonna say good.
Good. And lastly, like to close this out. If you can say the word good, guess what? It means you're still alive. It means you're still breathing. And if you're still breathing, well then hell, you still got some fight left in you. So get up, dust off, reload, recalibrate, re-engage, go out on the attack. And that right there is about as good as it gets.
Make some notes to Jocko, Willink.
Akira.
Goggins is back in the house. Yeah! Hey.
Because I'm gonna say the exact opposite of what today's world is saying. So we read a bunch of books nowadays. As humans, we want to find out how to be someone else. What we don't do is we don't go inside. So literally turn yourself inside out. Like we're writing a book every day of our life, but we never read that book. You have to look inside of yourself to see what you really want. What are you passionate about? We use these words and these little phrases of only the strong and all this other crap. They're all just fucking words. I get so tired of hearing people just talking. Like right now, they think Goggins is just talking. You don't know me. So when I speak from passion. I speak from experience. I speak from suffering. Hey, I speak from suffering. The only way you're ever going to get to the other side of this journey is you have got to suffer. To grow. To grow, you must suffer. I speak from suffering. Some people will get it, and some people won't.
Some people get it, some people won't.
But they have to see what their journey is to start their journey.
Some people get it, some people don't.
Several people live to be 100 years old, and they have great lives, and they have great kids. Their kids going to college and all sorts of stuff. But somewhere in their life, there was a point where they had the decision to make. They can go left or right on this path.
Left or right on this path.
They can go left or right on this path.
Left or right on this path.
Left was the easy route. Right was a hard route. A lot of people take the easy route. And they had a good life that way, but the better life was going to the right side. And you may have 20 years of pain and suffering to get past it, but a lot of us die never truly starting our journey. So you gotta start your journey. It may suck, but it will come out the other side where you're coasting. I speak from suffering. I speak from suffering. The only way you're ever going to get to the other side of this journey is you have got to suffer. To grow. To grow, you must suffer. I speak from suffering. Every day, we're seeing who we are as people. When I was growing up, I lied for people to accept me because I didn't accept myself. So I would make up stories so that you would accept me into your world. Everything I did was for someone else to like me. It wasn't until I started reading my own book how I was as a human being. I can blame my dad, I can blame kids at school, I can blame having health issues, ADD, my mom not being around. Great mom, but she was doing her thing. I can blame a lot of people. And that's the book I was reading. And I put it off on everybody else. It wasn't until I said, you know what? For me to fix this, I gotta read what the fuck is wrong with David Goggins. And I blame anybody. Read my book, it's okay. I'm afraid of my shadow. How can I overcome that? Go in the military, get your ass kicked, do things you hate to do. Be uncomfortable every fucking day of your life. Roger that. I'm not the smartest kid in the world. Okay. Instead of somebody saying, oh no, you're smart. No, don't say that to yourself. I said to myself, no, I'm a dumb motherfucker. Okay, roger that. How you get smarter? Educate yourself. So the things that we run from, we're running from the truth. We're running from the truth, man. So the only way I became successful was going towards the truth. As painful and as brutal as it is, it changed me. It allowed me to become, in my own right, who I am today. I speak from suffering. I speak from suffering.
Yeah.
The only way you're ever going to get to the other side of this journey
Does complacency come with age, and do I have the urge to back off? Negative. Back off? Not happening. I hear that I'm over 40, I'm pushing 50, whatever. Bring it. Back off? Negative. Not happening. In fact,
I'm stepping it up.
I'm training harder, eating cleaner. I'm training more. I'm learning and reading and studying more now than I ever have in my whole life. Do I get dinged up? Of course I do. I take some injuries. Yeah. You know what? No factor. Deal with them. You know what? I hear? I hear the clock ticking. That's what I hear. And the end is nigh. And time waits for no man. Out there, 18 years old, 20 years old, 24 years old. Listen, life goes by, and it goes by quick. Don't waste those years. Don't waste them. Live them. I know that you don't think you're gonna live to be 30, much less 40, but you are, and you will. And the earlier you get in the game, get on track, the better life you're gonna have. Healthier, wealthier, stronger, smarter, better. And if you're an old man like me, and you haven't gotten on track yet, get on track. Get on it now. Ease. I do when I'm broken. When I'm broken, I relish it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use it. Because if I'm broken, then I just found my limitations. And until I know what my limitations are, how can I push them? How can I get better? But once I feel it, once I see where I was broken, then I can attack that weakness. I can fill in that gap. I can reinforce that breach. If you break, it means it's time to fortify your will to make it stronger. When I'm broken, I relish it. When I'm broken, I relish it. I relish it. And look, there's all kinds of different ways to break. You can break physically, you can break mentally, you can break your heart, you can break your spirit. And none of those are fun. And all of those are gonna leave a mark. But the mark that they leave can be the mark of victory or it can be the mark of defeat. Because every time you break, and in every way that you break, it's a chance, it's definitely a chance for you to give up and for you to just to fall apart. But there's also opportunity. There's opportunity to get stronger and get smarter and get faster and get tougher and get more stable and get more resilient and get better. When I'm broken, I relish it. When I'm broken, I relish it. I relish it. When I'm broken, I relish it. When I'm broken, I relish it. I relish it. When you break, you have the opportunity
You once said that if you were growing up in this generation that you would have a field day because you would take their souls. What did you mean by that?
The younger generation quits. Not everybody. So I gotta put it. People get their butt hurt. So not everybody. Most of this generation quits the second they get talked to. It's so easy to be great nowadays. Most people are weak. This is a softened generation. So if you have any mental toughness, any ability, if you have any fraction of self-discipline, the ability to not want to do it but still do it. And I hate to run. And what makes me so crazy, people go, well, why do you run if you hate it? What are you talking about? I don't want to take showers and eat either. I hate that too. That's life, man. It wasn't until I changed that mentality that I became somebody. I hated going to school, so guess what? I was dumb as shit. 1 + 1 is 2. But if you can get through to doing things that you hate to do, on the other side is greatness. 1 + 1 is 2. But if you can get through to doing things that you hate to do, on the other side is greatness. On the other side is greatness. 1 + 1 is 2. But if you can get through to doing things that you hate to do, on the other side is greatness. On the other side is greatness. That's what people are saying. By me running, I am callous in my mind. I'm not training for a race. I'm training for life. I'm training for the time when I get that 2 o'clock in the morning call that my mom is dead or something happens tragic in life. I don't fall apart. I'm training my mind and my body and my spirit so it's all one, so I can handle what life is gonna throw at me. Because the life I've lived throws a whole bunch at you. And if you're not physically and mentally prepared for that, you're just gonna crumble. 1 + 1 is 2. But if you can get through to doing things that you hate to do, on the other side is greatness. On the other side is greatness. 1 + 1 is 2. But if you can get through to doing things that you hate to do, on the other side is greatness. On the other side is greatness.
Now.
Jocko versus Goggins. That was David Goggins. We got one more song left. Jocko Willink in the house. Yeah.
First, I want to thank you because I am a stage 4 cancer survivor. And in my darkest hours that a lot of people can't comprehend, you were there. You know, I'm going to live life. I'm going to live my days. How did you get from, I don't know if I'm going to come out of this battle. I don't know if I'm going to come home. How did you get from the darkest places to the brightest places?
Sam Harris said to me, you talk about combat as your fondest memories, the best thing that's happened in your life, the high point in your life, which is all true. And he said, but then you talk about war being awful. So, which one is it? I said to him, have you ever known anyone that has had cancer? Terminal cancer. And made it through. Have you ever known anyone that's happened? And he's like, yes. And I said, when you talk to them, many times, they say, I'm glad that this happened to me. Number 1, because it proved I could take it. Number 2, it's better me than one of my kids. And number 3, now that I know how dark it can get, I know how dark it can get. Now that I know how dark it can get, I really appreciate the light in the world. Now that I know how dark it can get, I was for me. That's what it was. It was dark and horrible, and I wouldn't wish it on anyone, just like you wouldn't wish cancer on anyone. But if I can give them a little knowledge, a little bit of a glimpse into what it is, when you said that, people are clapping because they get to see a little bit of it. And they go home tonight and they think, oh, what about that girl? What about that girl? She's fighting. She's living. And I'm gonna live too. And I'm gonna live too. Now that I know how dark it can get, I know how dark it can get. Now that I know how dark it can get, I truly appreciate the light in the world. Now that I know how dark it can get, I know how dark it can get. Now that I know how dark it can get, I truly appreciate the light in the world. I don't pretend to have the cognitive capacity to comprehend the mysteries of the world. But maybe you're right. And maybe you're here to let us know that it can get dark, but it will get light again. Now that I know how dark it can get, I know how dark it can get. Now that I know how dark it can get, I truly appreciate the light in the world. Now that I know how dark it can get, I know how dark it can get. Now that I know how dark it can get, I truly appreciate the light in the world.
Yeah! Make some noise! Jocko vs. Goggins. Jocko vs. Goggins.
Oh my goodness. MEANINGWAVE Live. Reading stream. Sweaty. Real hard. Yeah. Hey.
Akira. The Don.
Yeah.
He's got clout.
Yo, salute! Jocko vs. Goggins on the meaning stream. Jocko vs. Goggins on the meaning stream. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive, brothers and sisters. That was Jocko versus Goggins on the meaning stream. Jocko versus Goggins on the meaning stream. Who won? Oh my goodness. Yo. Internet gas. New name. Whoever said sunshine brings happiness has never danced in the rain. Ooh, sauce, bars of sauce, blah blah blah. Yo, that was an event that went down. That was our first versus. That was the first versus match on MEANINGWAVE Live, the meaning stream with MEANINGWAVE Live. Yo, that was the first versus. It was Jocko versus Goggins. That's the fight of the century. That's the fight of the century right there. Damn, baby. House Palmer says double KO. Double KO. Wapistan says, I think we all won. Yeah, I think so. Chef Ken said, second that, we all win. I think we do too. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. My goodness. Thank you to everyone who's supporting during that session. Thank you to everyone who's supporting during that session. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Water Bear. Brand new member, Water Bear. Thank you, Mike B. Thank you, the Vim Fuego. Didn't commute? Good. Thank you, Haven Willis. Haven Willis says,
Good.
Damn straight, Haven Willis. House Palmer also says,
House Palmer says good. Good. And that's the right thing. That's the right thing to say. That's Facts Jack. That's that meaning stream. It's that stream of meaning.
And yo, that was pretty flipping hype. Yes, it was. Oh, look, people are already putting their bets on the next one. Cap Strong is looking forward to JBP versus Allen. You know that's coming up. JBP, Jordan B. Peterson versus Alan Watts. How's that going to go? Who will win? Who will emerge victorious? I think it will be us. I think the biggest winner in all of these matches is us. The listener, the viewer, the audience, the participatory audience. Because Alan Watts talks on the new album, he talks about how we're not a participatory culture anymore. He talks about how, you know, he talks about how it used to be, you know, people used to dance and sing together, but now we like to just watch other people do it a lot of the time, which is partly true. But here we participate. We're all doing this together. You're supplying me with your energy, your vibes, your ideas, all that type of thing. I'm giving that back to you. You're giving it back to me. It's like, you know what I mean? It's a beautiful orb because it goes in all directions. This is an international community. My goodness. Mason says, Alan Watts would say, me, of course. John Hannibal Smith says, roughly speaking, the mushroom will win. Internet Gas said, Jocko wins, but Goggins went the distance, and that's all he ever wanted. Yeah, interesting. Interesting. House Palmer says, Venus is beautiful tonight. Shouts out to Venus. DS Duenas thinks Goggins had that one. Ow, damn noise, damn sound effect. What are you doing? You sound effect. Andrew says we all win. WMIV says we all won. Joseph Bailey says we won. I think there's a consensus on the victor being us. Violet Alice Evans says the last few days I've had so many wholesome cries. And she put a lol on the end of there to, like, you know, humanize the senses, but you didn't need to, Violet. You didn't need to do that. Wholesome cries that's a beautiful thing, you know? This is the house of meaning. We get down. We get down like that. House Palmer says double KO. Nice. Nice. Cap Strong says no. Randall Murray says Akira, love you. Love you, love you. It's the 31st meaning stream. It's the 31st meaning stream. So you know you're going to get a celebratory DJ set. We've already gone in. We already had the versus battle. You know what I mean? But you know you're getting more than that. You know you're getting more than that. Windhorse says set painting never sounded so good. Randall Murray says that will be intense. Facts. Andrew Comery says vibes. Yeah, you better start getting your votes in for the versus matches you want to see. Who do you want to see versus who? And also, it's going to be ideas versus ideas. We're going to be doing that. We're going to be doing themes. We're going to be doing topics. We're going to be doing, we've got a lot of stuff to do. We've got a lot of things to do here. So there. Yeah. Greg A. Rastafari says, amazing set, got me exercising. Nice. With fully focused mindset. Nice. Pain that's pointless will always feel worse than progressive pain. And echoes in time. Tie, rematch with a new emoji. That's the thing I realized just as we started that. Goggins hasn't got his own emoji yet. So Goggins needs his own emoji. And we probably should have a rematch. Because it's not fair for Goggins not to have his own emoji. You know what I mean? That's not fair. It's not fair. Jocko's there. Jocko's already, like, coming in strong with his own emoji. Damn, son. John Hannibal Smith says Huntress Thompson versus Bukowski. Ooh, that's a good one. Ooh, that's a good one. I like it. I like that. Joseph Bailey says David Foster Wallace versus Dunewave. Interesting. Interesting. Trevor West says Goggins, Jocko, and Vibes emoji. Yeah. Oh, I like this. Internet Gas says Stoic Gary versus Stoic Emperor. Imagine that. Imagine that. What I'm also now imagining, oh my goodness, is I'm imagining, you know they do those, one of those videos, Dan Bull did one of them, like rap battles of history, whatever, you know what I mean? They get like an internet rapping type person, like, and it'll be like Socrates versus some other motherfucker who talks, you know? And then they'll dress up as them and do it, right? But I was just like imagining this with like animations, like get some really good like anime house to animate the people going at each other and like speaking the words. That's the level we need to get to production values, you know what I mean? Like I want top level like Thundercats quality, Bubblegum Crisis quality, Japanese animation, character designs of Goggins and Jocko battling each other, like physically fighting each other, like Dragon Ball Z type shit, and actually speaking the words. Those are the sort of music videos you deserve. And that's what we're going to get. That's what we're going for. So that's what we'll get. I'm aiming high. God damn it. The Fuego says, Sam Harris versus Happiness. Randall Murray says, what's Akira's Discord? The link is in the description of this video, I do believe. All the links are there to all the things that you want. There's the links to the shop, the links to the new album. Where's that new album? Where is that album? This guy. There's the links to this. It's a free album. You can go download it. There's links to these masks that you can go and buy to stick on your face, so you can go shopping and look fly at the same time. You know what I mean? So you can like go to the coffee shop and no one's gonna mess with you. You know what I mean? Yeah, if you go to the coffee shop and you got Jocko on your face, you're probably getting a free coffee, I would imagine. You go to the coffee shop and you've got the Jordan B. Peterson face. People might actually think you're Jordan B. Peterson and give you free shit. You know? You never know. I would definitely try that one. I would try that approach. I'm going to try that approach, actually. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Ooh, ooh, ooh. 31 streams in a row. We should have done like a highlight reel. You know what I mean? A highlight reel of all of the... remember when in the early days before I got the business line and the internet used to get so bad it was like 3 pixels? Do you remember those days? Those early days of the Meaning stream. Those were the early days, baby. They were some early days. They were truly beautiful times. You know what I mean? Remember when Val Venus used to come in here? You know what I mean? And like do messed up things. Just get down in a really messed up fashion. Remember those times in the early days of the Meaning stream? You remember when we were in Don Studios downtown Los Angeles and it was like white panels behind me and it was like really fast internet? Do you remember those times? But we had none of this cool shit on the screen. We were just doing it on StreamYard. Do you remember those times? So many fun times on the Meaning stream. Pizio Cat says Eminem versus Mr. Rogers. Haha, that's not even fair. It's not even fair. You know who wins that one. You know, oh, look, everyone's missing Val in the chat. Yeah, I hope Val didn't get the corona. You know what I mean? I hope Val didn't get the corona. But part of me thinks, like, Val was just really an angel, just sent here to bless the early days of the stream, to give us energy when we needed it, you know? In those early days when we were just getting into our stride and we were just forming our bonds, and, you know, and I was working out how to make buttons and things work. The angel, Val Venus, was sent to us, just twerking like crazy in the chat. Like, everything you'd play would be like, oh, my hips are smashing to this one. It was a beautiful time. We've had some beautiful times here together, you and I, and we will have more times together. We'll have more beautiful times because we deserve them, because we need them, and because the vibes must be regulated. The vibes must be regulated, brothers and sisters. You know that's true. You know that's real. You know that's right. So, yeah, that's what's cracking. Hey, there you go. All right, baby. All right, cool. Let's do it. Let's do this. We got way over 100 likes. We got 127. What a nice thing. Remember, you won't be able to watch this on the replay on this channel. You watch it on the second channel. Go subscribe to that second channel. DS Duenas, Akira, I don't remember what it was like before this, the Don, the long ago of March 2020. It was a different time. It was another world. You know what I mean? You'd go to the club. People would jump on you. People used to jump on me. They would just hug me and grab me at all times. They had no respect for my personal space. There was no social distancing. You know what I mean? They'd rub up all over you. They'd just jump on your head. Crikey. Cap Strong says, we've been validated by 2 dislikes. That was just some clumsy motherfucker. You know what I mean? That was someone just getting so excited. Boom, boom. You know what I mean? It was either that or it was one of my FBI guys who's just annoyed because, like, I've been dropping too much righteousness. You know what I mean? Shouts out to the FBI guys watching this. Shouts out to the NSA guys watching this. Shouts out to the Mossad guys watching this. Shouts out to the Secret Service watching this. Shouts out to British intelligence watching this. Shouts out to all the alphabets, all of the alphabet gang. You know what I mean? You're doing your jobs, and, like, you know, Jesus loves you too, man. Jesus loves you. Yeah, he does. Shouts out to Digital Rhino. Thank you for the super chat. He says, you've inspired me. I'm going to make a Thomas Sewell educational wave track. Shouts out to Thomas Sewell all day. What a guy. What a guy. What a guy. LZ says an icon of JBP and that mask from the Rise of JBP would be epic. Rise of JBP. Oh! So, like, you mean if someone photoshops JBP's face from the Rise of JBP poster and then puts the mask on him? Someone should do that. Someone do that and send it me in the Discord. I'm going in there tonight to add some emojis, by the way, because I can now because I finished the Alan Watts album, so now I can do these other tasks that have been on my list of tasks to do. Shouts out to the Vatican security watching this. Quite, exactly. Yeah. Nick Swaddle says, just a guy in California watching this. International high five. International high five, my guy. Let's play some records. Let's have a little DJ set, shall we? It's that meaning stream. 31 in a row. Proud of this community.
Shabazz, aka Black Sun, called the Emperor Junior.
Check it out, it's Raekwon the Chef, rocking with Akira The Don, you heard? You know what it is, man. All real shit, Ray 100.
Hi, Stephen Hasselhoff, alias The Hoff. You're listening to Akira The Don. Stay tuned.
Don is good. Don is good.
Check it.
clout.
Akira.
Wanna kick it with you all the time. Yeah, I'm all the way down. Wanna kick it with you all the time. Yeah, I'm all the way down.
Akira.
important component because eye contact indicates interest, and it also indicates, at least in principle, the possibility of approach. And so approach is dopaminergically mediated, and it's a positive emotional state. And that's also why, interestingly enough, if you go into a pharmacy and there's a rack of magazines, what's on the cover? Beautiful woman. Beautiful woman. On 50% of the men's magazines, there's a beautiful woman, and on like 100% of the women's magazines, which is really interesting, you know, because you might think, well, why is that? And the woman's eyes are always looking out in a way that they're looking at you. It's an invocation of interest. And so, you know, magazines evolve. All the ones that don't get bought fail. And so what's happened is they all converge to the same point. And the same point is the thing that's maximally interesting to a magazine purchaser is a beautiful female face. Whether it's male or female. Beautiful woman. Beautiful woman. And we also know that, for example, with men, if you show them, this is a funny little study. So you show them the face of a beautiful woman, their eyes are looking that way, or this way, or they're looking right at you. You can check the activity in the dopaminergic center in a place called the nucleus accumbens, which is the same place that cocaine hits. Based on eye contact, that thing lights up. Lights up even more if she's wearing a red dress. Right, and you can get the same kind of lighting up with a red curvy sports car. My thought when I read that was the perfect situation is like a beautiful girl dressed in red, perched on a sports car with some cocaine. Beautiful girl dressed in red, perched on a sports car with some cocaine. Beautiful woman. Beautiful woman.
Some noise for all the beautiful women. Up in here. Damn, baby. Oh, shoot. Hey, we're 31. We are 31 days old. Who would have thunk it? We did it, baby. We're here. 31. 31. Amazing. Amazing. And that was a joyful DJ set that I just freestyled, just pulled out of my ass. Pshum. Pshum. That was, I would call that, if I was going to sort of decide a name of that, I was going to put that up as a separate mix, which I will. You know, maybe I would call that Grateful Vibes. Because that's what that was. That was gratitude. That was the sound of gratitude. That was the sound of blessed gratitude, like blessed. Like, remember when people used to put hashtags before things to denote how they felt about them? They would say, hashtag blessed, you know? And that was the vibes right there. That was hashtag blessed vibes. Yes, it was. Yes, it was, brothers and sisters. Thank you for your participation. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your, unwavering wonderfulness, your unwavering wonderfulness. That's what I would call it. That's what I would say, you've got going on. Unwavering wonderfulness, darling. Thank you. It's been 31 days and nights we've been here, regulating the vibes. Vibe regulation. Damn straight, Commando 8. Great show and good night from Coventry. Coventry. Holy shit. That's the land of some of my fathers, that side of the world. Yes, it is. You know what I mean? Where they say bath, not bath. They say path, not path. And they say, what I'm talking about? It's a good place. It's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful place to be. So shouts out to Coventry all day long. Shouts out to everyone who's logged in. Shouts out to the international crew. Shouts out to all the members. Shouts out to all those channel members making it happen. Yeah, dropping your fly emojis. Being cool. Shouts out to all the shy viewers. All the people who weren't in the chat but they were here. We felt your energy and we appreciate you. You know what I mean? Shouts out to the haters. If you ain't got haters, you ain't popping, baby. So got love for you. Very grateful to you. Shouts out to all the lovers. It's a time for lovers right now, baby. This is our time. You know what I mean? Be indoors. Get some loving going. It's a loving time. You know what I mean? And if you ain't got no loving, you know what I mean? You got love here. You got love right here on the Meaning stream. Come here. Hang out. Soak at the vibes. We got you. We got love for you. We got vibes for you. Yes, we do. Yes, we do, baby. We're here every day. Every day. Regulating those vibes. If you want to catch this on the replay, then you should go and, subscribe to the second channel. That's what you should do. Subscribe to the second channel, and you'll be able to watch this on the replay. Yeah. Shouts out to Digital Rhino. Thank you for the super chat. Says, got paid. Copy my Meaning Wave gear. You smart man. You powerful Rhino. Go cop that Meaning Wave gear. You know what to do. You know how to do it. You go to meaningwave.com. Go to meaningwave.com. Get your antimicrobial face masks. Do that thing. Do it now. Do it now. We have so many fly designs. Oh my God, they're all so good. I was up till like 5 a.m. designing things. It was great. We got the Alan Watts. We got the Meaning Wave Neon Journey. We got Jordan Peterson face mask. You too can have Jordan Peterson's face. Yes, you can. It's a beautiful face. You can have Jocko on your face. You can have Terence McKenna on your face. You can have Marcus Aurelius on your face, and you can have me wearing Marcus Aurelius's face on your face. That's pretty meta. Oh, look at this one. This one's wonderful. The Get After It face mask. Get after it. Go forth. Be mighty. Wear this great face mask. Look how slow my internet is. It can barely open a web page, but it did deliver us this stream. So we should be grateful. We should be grateful to that thing. What a lovely face mask. Yes, it is. Yeah, go to meaningwave.com. Get your face masks today. And you can also cop t-shirts and things. It's fly shit like that, baby. And go to Bandcamp and get that free album. This is a mysterious planet. We are mysterious beings. When it says buy a digital album, name your price, just put in 0 if you got no money. And just download that thing, right? The vibes must be spread. The vibes must be distributed and regulated on the regular. That's what we do. Go do that. What was I going to tell you about? I had some things coming up. I'm going to be doing a bunch of podcasts and things like that. I'm doing a bunch of podcasts and things like that. Get back on main. What am I doing? Let me bring up my list. I'm on Primal Movers and Strong Camps. If you know those homies, they're some psychedelic strong people. They're like weightlifters who like bang shrooms. There's a whole community of those people on Instagram. They all love Meaning Wave. It's great. Anyway, I'm on their podcast on Saturday. So check them out on Instagram, Primal Movers and Strong Camps. And if you've got questions you want answering in that context, you can hit them up. They're asking people for questions. So go do that. Marvelous times. What else is happening? Next week, I'm doing 2 gigs. We're doing indoor gigs now. We've been doing this for 31 days and nights, but the rest of the world is starting to catch up, Shouts out to High Existence. High Existence, the High Existence podcast and Facebook group and page and all that. There's a big wavy community. I think their Facebook's 500,000. Anyway, they're doing a live digital festival next weekend, 3-day thing. So I'm going to be doing the Saturday night, which will be, what time is that? I think it might be 4 p.m. PST, I think. But anyway, go highexistence.com and you'll be able to find out about that. And they've got they've got a load of speakers and events and stuff. I'll tell you more about it in the next couple of days. But I'm going to be doing that. Also, shouts out to the Stoa, the world's largest Stoic community. They're having a bunch of events and I will be doing a gig for them. playing all Stoic material, and that will be next Friday. So I'll let you know what time that is and where it's going to be and all that type of thing, but that's going to be dope. So, we got dope activities coming on. Keep coming on, keep coming on. Like the Shaman in 91. Keep coming on, we keep coming on like the Shaman in 91. And that rhymed. I love it when things rhyme, you know what I mean? Things often rhyme and we don't even notice. I try and notice one of the first steps. Grant Morrison used to say the first step to becoming a chaos magician is to notice synchronicity. And notice that around you. And I would say the first step to becoming a wave lord is to notice when things rhyme. Notice the rhythm. Spot the rhythm. And then activate the rhythm that has always been within. That's what the Shaman said too. The Shaman was smart, The Shaman were pioneers. So shouts out to the Shaman. They had Terence McKenna on an album in 1992. Yeah. LZ says Marcus Aurelius statue beard face mac version like the JBP one. Yeah, I will try. I'm gonna be doing more. There'll be more stuff, There'll be more stuff. Mike B says I love the horns coming up. Shouts out to the horns. Internet Gas says so many dudes on my face. What did they used to say before no homo? There was another thing that people used to say in 2010. When everyone was saying swag, there was another thing people used to say that meant the same thing as no homo. I can't remember what it was. I'm trying to remember. Anyone remember Byron Crawford? Anyone remember blog rap? Anyone remember when people used to go to Double XL and read blogs? Those were the days. They were some days, huh? They were some days. LZ says, I'm photoshopping a screen grab of that scary JVP mask now. Get after it. What scary JVP mask? I've seen a beautiful one. I've seen a beautiful JVP mask. Randall Murray says, Akira, do you mind playing my student game and leave some feedback? Where's your student game? Where is your student game? Tell the chat where your student game is. Maybe everyone will come play your student game. I mean, what does it involve? What kind of a game is it? So long as it's not like one of those games that students play when they're like forming sororities or whatever. Sororities? How do you call it? You know what I mean? I used to know a lady, a girl, and they made her play a game to join a sorority. And that game involved drinking a pint of gin and banging smack and then picking up a homeless guy. That's how they used to get down. So I don't know if it's one of them student games. I don't know if I'm about that kind of life, my friend. I didn't go to college. I quit school at 16 like a sensible person. I went running around the country having adventures, learning life the hard way. Because I was so eager. I was so eager to get out there and get after it, But, so that's me. So I did miss out on all those student games. I never drank a pint of gin and banged some smack and tried to pick up a homeless person. That never happened to me. I never made love to a pig. It didn't happen to me. I was not involved in those student games. I never did anything with a keg. Never had nothing to do with the keg. I never threw up on a drunk girl and a pile of coats. That didn't happen. Maybe I missed out, you know what I mean? Maybe I missed out on that student life. I do hear that student life is lit. But I did not involve myself in any student activities. Nick Twaddle, what a great name, says, dropped out at 17, got my GED at 23 years old. Yeah, get after it. Get after it. Randall Murray says, I'm posting it in the Discord in assignments. You don't post it in assignments. That's where I post assignments. I suppose, whatever. Whatever, fine. Do it. Get after it. Go forth and be mighty. Yes, okay. So long as it doesn't involve a keg, I can't be dealing with that stuff. Greg A. Rastafari says, beak your bug if you have recently jacked in for the first time in your current avatar of New Dimensional Frequency. See, my guy always talking that sense. Yeah, DS Duenis got my BA without student debt. I knew that would be the case with you. You're smart. You're smart. Captain Strong says, I got my GED at 58 because no one understands A-levels in the US. Yeah, that's real shit. You know what I mean? You could go work for Elon Musk. DS Duenis blessing his own blessings. So many blessings. So many blessings. Hey. Digital Rhino says, I'm in the US. Why is it charging me $10 for shipping, not $5? Are you sure you got the right country? You sure you got the right country in there? Check all that stuff. Any problems, just send us an email, wecare@meaningwave.com. We'll fix that shit for you. Yeah, but it might be that you just got the wrong country in there or something. You know? Yeah, because it is $5. It's $5 domestic, $10 international, baby. That's what it is. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. Nick Tweddle says everyone lives a life, own stories. Every path is different. You're loved regardless. You see, it takes two. We could have so much fun. Hey. Digital Rhino says, yeah, it says $9.98. That sounds very confusing. That's very confusing. It should not be $9.98. It should be $5 within the US. Check. You've definitely got it all set in the US. If it's still being a pain in the dick, send us an email. That's very annoying. That's stupid. It shouldn't be $10. God damn it. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Meaning. Stream. Michael in Seattle made a good point. He says, turn off your proxies. If you're on a VPN and you're pretending to be in Japan, it might think you're in Japan. Trapping in Japan. House Palmer, I got my degree of Rasta knowledge at 40. J love. Gang. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Let us pray. Yo. Wait, Father. Out there in that infinite ocean. Hallowed be thy stuff. All that wonderful stuff of which we are the recipients and the beneficiaries. We are here today because of all this thing that you gave us, and we are super grateful. We are super grateful for all of it. I'm grateful for this spaceship in which I dwell. The macro and the micro. You know, the great big one flying through the stars. Or maybe it's in a dome on the back of a giant turtle. I don't know, but I like it. I like it here, Wayfinder. Ain't nowhere else I'd rather be than right here. Right here at the peak of recorded human civilization with all my people. You know, we've been indoors for a month. But we've been worshiping. We've been taking advantage of the gifts you gave us and the tools you gave us and this wonderful, wonderful ark our ancestors bequeathed us. We've been taking advantage of all of it. Oh, Wayfather. Truly we have. And that's why we're here today. We're so full of joy and we're so happy. We've been doing this for 31 days and it's been a beautiful 31 days. You know, we have gathered. We have gathered in joyful worship and celebration of life. Because that's what you gave us. And we are grateful. And we will not squander this opportunity. Amen. Hey, yo, make some noise for yourself. Thank you for being here, brothers and sisters. This has been the Meaning Stream number 31. 31 days of getting after it. 31 days of getting
down. 31 days of good.
Thank you to everyone who's supporting. Thank you to Nick Tweddle for the super chat. Says, keep everyone's soul up. Powerful. Akira. Yo, I appreciate all of you. Thanks to everyone that's supporting. Go cop that free album. The link is in the download. Go cop yourself some face masks. The link is in the download. Subscribe to the second channel. And I'll see you tomorrow, baby. Yes, I will. I will see you tomorrow. It's going to be another beautiful day to be alive. I'm pretty sure it might be even better than this one. That's how I'm feeling. Praise Jah. Praise the gods. Praise you. Praise your mum. Praise the wave. I'll see you later. I love you. Goodbye. Bye, 5. Splash.